Hello again. Hello.
I hear you. I just have nothing to say.
So I find when someone calls another person, they usually have something to say or at least to contribute.
I have nothing to say though.
So why do you call?
I honestly just needed to be perceived, you know? Like I sort of felt like I was living in a void, and in order to remedy that, I called you.
I'm glad to hear I'm better than nothing. I kind of have to. This is really fun for me.
What did you do today?
Well, I was on the phone all day breaking the news to my grandma that I can't make it to her 95th birthday party this week.
It's horrible.
It just really sucks because my whole family gets to be there. But because we would be coming from the States, it would be too high risk. Or as my uncle put it, we were cerdos americanos cubiertos de gérmenes.
What does that mean?
Oh, germ-covered American pigs.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's been a weird day, and I'm exhausted, so I think I'm gonna head to sleep.
Well, today I found a potato chip that looked like my mom, kind of.
It's cute. Can you send me a photo?
Ooh, no! Damn it! I didn't even think about taking a photo. I really should have.
I mean, I think we will all survive not seeing a potato with your mom's face burnt on it.
No, it was shaped like her in the way that it was cut out. You had to see it. I really should have taken a photo.
So I think I'm gonna
I need to leave.
like
I miss talking to people casually.
try talking to people.
No, I miss like bumping into a stranger and saying, "Excuse me," like just for the human interaction.
Totally understand. I was walking my dog, and she did that thing that dogs do where they like flip out when they see another dog.
Yeah.
So she pulled me like towards the other dog, and the person walking them and getting to say sorry to that stranger was the highlight of my day.
Right? Like FaceTime is like such an intimate act, you know? Like you can't just FaceTime someone you're kind of friends with and be like, "Hi, how are you?" No. Like, you have to be honest with them and say how you really are, because if you're talking to someone over FaceTime, you know them well enough to know when they're lying, being fake. You know them well enough to know when they're being fake. You know, I wish I could just FaceTime a stranger.
A stranger.
Well, not a stranger, but like someone I'm not so close with. I miss learning things about new people and then pretending to care when they just couldn't sleep last night. When they tell me they couldn't sleep last night, you know? You can't just FaceTime someone you haven't been talking to.
You could just like text them first.
No, that also sucks. How do I open the conversation if I haven't already been texting them? Should I be like, "Oh, hi, it's Taylor. I'm lonely and I would like to talk to you in order to fix that."
Is that not exactly how you started this call?
Yes, but I know you. We're friends already. And I have no problems discussing the emotional void in my life with you, but some people might find that as coming on a little bit strong.
Who are you talking about? Who do you want to talk to?
Oh no.
You understand how this might be a little frustrating for me, right?
Well, it's frustrating for me too. Talk about your life. Mine is stupid.
Well, tomorrow I'm going to hand out PPE to the homeless population of New Orleans. I think Kelsey's brother might come along, but I'll have to get up bright and early, so I
I
might
miss
have to leave.
Kelsey. She's so nice.
Do you want to talk to Kelsey?
I can't just talk to her.
Taylor, yes, you can. You're friends.
No. We're friends by proxy, you know? We have friends in common. When we hang out together, we have fun. But if it wasn't for those like ally friends, there would be no reason to talk.
I feel like I've said this to you before, but I might need to repeat it. The Cold War is not the same thing as friendship.
And I know I've said this before, but I disagree.
Taylor, you're clearly tired of talking to just me and your mom.
Sometimes I talk to my sourdough starter because it's technically living.
Just go call Kelsey and stop overthinking things.
You know what? You're right.
I know.
I'm just gonna do it.
Do it.
But what if she yeah, it's no big deal, right? It's no big deal. It's fine and chill and chill and fine. She didn't pick up because she hates me.
She doesn't hate you, she's probably just busy.
Shh, she's calling.
Hello, this is a collect call from Frankie Lombardi, an inmate at the Queens Detention Facility. To accept this call, press 3. Beep, thank you for using Pay Telephone Communications. This call will be recorded and is subject to monitoring at any time. You may begin speaking.
Charlie? Charlie, you there?
Hey,
Oh my goodness, you've gotten so big.
that's what kids do, isn't it? Grow?
Yeah, I guess. Smartass. God. I love you so much. What's all been up, huh?
Nothing really. We moved a couple weeks back. It's
Moved? Where to? I mean, you're still in Queens, huh? They didn't think to tell me.
we're still in Queens. Just moved to an apartment.
An apartment? That doesn't sound fit for a family of 5.
It's only 4 of us now. Rick left. Carla found out he'd been using and flipped. Just me and a pair of twins from Rosdale. I got my own room now.
God, what kind of place do they got you in? I told CPS that damn social worker, what was her name? Marisol, total bitch. I told her you should have stayed with your granny, but no.
That would have been a whole lot better.
Your grandmother smokes pot. Not whatever the hell Remy was on. They can't hear me, can they?
Rick. His name was Rick. And no, nobody's here but me and the dog.
I don't give a rat's ass what his name is. All I know is when I get out of here, I'm driving right over to that apartment and I'm getting you. I love you so much. My little baby. What's funny?
I'm not your baby.
I wouldn't spend 10 years trying to get to some I wouldn't spend 10 years trying to get through to some little rando who wasn't my baby.
11? You've been locked up 11 years.
And I don't get more than 2 phone calls a year. Never even a visit.
Oh, that's gotta be devastating, Frankie.
Frankie? That's what you're calling me now? I am your mother. God gave me you for a reason.
God! That's what they're teaching you up there. Unbelievable. You're some saint now. The countless men in and out of our apartment, they'd like a word. Danny, your dealer, he'd like a word. Granny, Choo Choo, Auntie Sarah, me, your daughter, I'd like a word. I could be dead now. I should be dead now.
God is forgiving. He loves me. He loves you. I love you. And you're not dead. You're here, and for a reason. Your life has purpose. I mean, look at me. I'm going to church. I'm praying. I do a few other girls' laundry. I've done a little community service.
Bull. I got no place here. I'm a waste of space. Just like my mommy.
Baby, you're nothing like me. I was an addict.
Like I said, just like my mommy.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Forget I said anything. I gotta go.
Charlie, please! Talk to me. I'm not here to scold you. I love you.
I want to scream. I just want to go home.
Well, like I said, when I get out of here, I'm gonna come find you and we'll go away.
I don't want to live with you. I don't want anything to do with you.
I get that.
I don't think you do.
You don't seriously think I just decided to be some screwed up individual, do you?
It definitely wasn't a gun to your head.
How can you possibly? How can you think a thing like that? What are you doing?
Sitting down?
No. What are you doing?
All of it? Anything?
Carla knows? You know, you have a lot of life ahead of you. So much potential. I always told your daddy you're gonna be an actress or something. Prettiest little face.
You really don't remember anything that happened? Or were you just that messed up?
No, it's not that I don't remember. I just. Well, like.
You tried to sell me for some blow. There is nothing you can do that can change that. I call because Carla makes me. She says you saved now.
It wasn't like that, and you know that.
Yes, it was. There's literally no other way to put it.
I was addicted.
Addicted, I know!
It's like, I mean, there's nothing I could have done.
Nothing. There's nothing you could have done. You could have aborted me or gave me up from the jump. You could have stayed with Dad. You could have, maybe you could have, I don't know, not gotten high. I'm so sick of you playing the victim. You made choices.
That bastard beat me. I bet you don't remember that, huh? And that was just when he was home. Lord knows he was out every night with some hoochie or another. That's the last time you heard from him, huh? Tell me, Charlie, when's the last time your father called you? Never, huh? You haven't spoken to your daddy since the day he walked out, have you? Funny how you forget that.
Still, he had the courage to walk out. To leave me. I've had to drag you around for 17 years. You can't just accept that this is never gonna happen.
It will! God saved us for a reason. Neither of us should be here.
God didn't save us. He didn't save you. I saved us. I called for help.
No, and God answered, didn't he?
No, the New York City police did.
All right, I'll let it go.
Please.
Feel that way the next time you call.
I'm not calling, Mom.
Dream.
seconds left.
Bless me, Mother, for I have sinned. My last confession was 7 days ago. These are my sins.
Oh, no, I think I lost her.
I'm sorry, my internet's really bad.
It's not a problem, Gretchen. Let's begin again.
Of course, right. Bless me, Mother, for I have sinned. My last confession was 7 days ago. These are my sins. 4 days ago, I was walking home from work. My bakery is on 5th Street, so I had to walk in a bad part of town until I got to my apartment complex. And I turned the corner and I saw
God damn it. Gretchen? What did you see?
I saw a man in the street and he was covered in blood. He had this sort of dark gray hoodie and he was holding that grocery bag. And in the distance, I saw this red Toyota speeding away. His legs were broken and all I could see besides that was blood. This dark, thick, rich blood all over him and that grocery bag. It was awful. I didn't know what to do, so I ran. I didn't want to get involved, so I just ran back to my apartment complex and didn't tell anyone. I haven't eaten since. The next morning, I woke up to sirens because I was worried they were outside of my house. They found his body. His name was Anthony. He was 23. The police said it was a hit and run. I feel so guilty. This is all I can remember. I'm sorry for these and all my sins.
I see. Gretchen, you are aware that this is not only a sin, but a law broken in this country. Your penance is 10 Hail Marys, 10 Our Fathers.
Yes, Mother Mary. Thank you. My God, I'm so sorry for my sins with all my heart in choosing to do wrong.
Gretchen?
Yes, Mother Janice?
It is best we keep these things to ourselves. As long as God forgives us, we will be okay.
Yes, Mother Janice. Thank you. My God, I'm sorry for my sins with all my heart in choosing to do wrong and failing to do good. I have sinned against you, whom I should love above all things. I firmly intend, with your help, to do penance, to sin no more, and to avoid whatever leads me to sin. Our Savior Jesus Christ suffered and died for us. In his name, my God, have mercy.
Amen. Have a blessed day, Gretchen. May God be with you.
And also with you.
What's cooking, good looking?
The pizza that's in my oven.
Yeah, right. You can't cook.
I recall my gallo pinto winning first prize for Culture Day back in 6th grade.
Go ahead and gloat. You won because you were his favorite.
Can you repeat that? Your envy for me is so loud I couldn't hear you. Besides, it's an oven pizza, and I'm the only one that knows how to use one properly.
Oh, sure. Go ahead and bring up the time I almost set my house on fire because of some pizza rolls.
Someone sounds like they're a moron.
My grandma always told me to keep my haters close.
Yeah, and she also had to keep telling you to stop watching Miss Crusher in her backyard hot tub.
Look who's talking. Weren't you the one who would shower in perfume to get your neighbor's attention?
I only did that for 1 week, you asked.
Until you found out he was weird. What grown man collects stamps?
Well, at least I didn't show up to school picture day dressed up as Danny from Grease. I know you only did it because it was Laura's favorite movie.
Whatever. At least I got her to talk to me. Well, she talked to me after she laughed her ass off with her friends.
You're a sad, sad little man.
Says a girl that paid $2 for a bottle of colored water and glitter because it was called Love Potion back in 5th grade.
I don't remember doing that at all.
Really? You don't remember putting that entire bottle of Love Potion into a cup of fruit punch and giving it to your crush at the class's Valentine's Day party?
You know what? My router's breaking up. Goodbye.
Stop. I'm sorry.
No, Ryan, you always do this. I told you how embarrassing that was for me.
You mean buying the bottle was embarrassing? Or when the kid couldn't come to school because he was allergic to the red color embarrassing? I think both take the cake in my opinion. All right. I'm seriously going to stop now. Tell me about college in Chicago. How is it?
Weird and slow. I offered to help an old woman put her bags in her truck, and she thought I was trying to mug her. Other than that, I haven't made any potential friends. Any luck with you?
Yeah. Everyone wants a slice of this Ryan pie. I gotta beat the ladies off with a stick. One girl even kissed me after I helped her with homework. I'm jealous.
First of all, no, because I kissed you first. Second of all, there's a pandemic outside.
What did you say?
I said, no, I'm not. Plus, there's a pandemic.
No, I heard that part. You said something about kissing me first. When did that happen?
You don't remember? How could you not remember that day?
I don't know. Maybe my buddy spiked my coffee. Just jog my memory, please.
8th grade trip to camp. On the last day, the kids snuck out into the lake for a swim. They dared me to kiss you.
Oh yeah, you said you'd rather eat maggots than kiss me. And when I shoved some into your face, you smushed our faces together.
Don't sit there and lie, Ryan. You know that was the best kiss you've ever had.
I'm not sure I'd call it a kiss. There wasn't even any tongue.
Although the bold of you to assume there would be any.
Rude. At least she did.
Yeah, and she probably had COVID. I bet those germs are swimming inside you right now.
I got tested immediately, and I was fine. And when has a little sickness ever stopped me?
You said that same thing that night when you had the flu and still went to your cousin's party. You have no respect for other people's health.
Says the girl that refused to sneeze into her elbows.
Ryan, can you believe this? I mean, I remember when we were fighting over cuppies.
Yeah, me too. Now we're living on our own, far from home. I'm not gonna lie, I'm afraid
Afraid? Of what?
that one day you might get too mature to put up with me. You're the greatest friend, and I just get scared at the thought that you'll think you're on a higher level than me.
Ryan, I'll always be your friend. Remember that friendship chant we made up?
In sun or rain, and in sleet or snow.
I'll be your friend until the stars fall below.
That's so corny.
Okay, Ryan. I have to soon call my mom before she heads to sleep, and then I'm going to get some work done.
What? We haven't even been on the phone that long. Come on, Val, let's talk a little more.
I wish I could, Ryan, but I haven't called my mom in like 2 weeks, and I promised I would call at least once a week.
I get that, but we have so much to talk about. Have you seen that new show on Netflix?
What show?
Crap. It's usually the part where you geek out over some show on Netflix. I just want to talk more. Let's talk about something, anything.
Please, Ryan, if I don't at least get started on my homework tonight, I'll have to cram it all in tomorrow. You know I hate doing homework on Fridays.
I know, but Val, just 10 more minutes, please?
Ryan, it's already past 8. By the time I finish that, what I have to do tonight, it'll be almost midnight. Can we please just talk another day?
But Val, I never get to hear from you anymore, and it sucks. I never get to hear you go on about horoscopes and crystals and whatever.
Ryan, you're being a little selfish, and it kind of pisses me off.
Fine. I'll go take my car to the shops then.
Ryan, that was a brand new car. What did you do to it?
To make a long story short, the girls here are insanely jealous.
You know, you really need to stop treating these poor girls like crap.
Aw, don't worry. I treat my crap better than I treat these girls. Tell Madre I said hello. Good Val.
Good night, please.
Hey, Oliver. You're muted.
Sorry. Hi.
So, how's it going?
It's all right. How are you?
I'm good. Tired of staring at the computer all day long.
Yeah, I know. It feels like I'm glued to my chair now.
Right? I should definitely get out more, breathe some fresh air.
Me too.
So, what are we supposed to be doing? I was kind of zoning out.
We have to discuss what we found interesting in Act 2.
Right.
Do you want to go first? Oh, sorry, my bad.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just asking if you wanted to go first.
Okay. So, I might just be dumb, but I honestly didn't get much of what was happening.
No, you're not dumb. I also got confused a couple of times.
I just don't understand why we have to read Shakespeare. Dude died like 1,000 years ago, and all the words he uses are ridiculous. Like, what does beseech even mean?
Yeah, it can be hard to understand sometimes. But I actually really like it, and I think once you get the hang of it, it's actually quite good writing.
If I can figure out how to get the hang of it.
Well, if you want, I can go first. It might help.
Take it away.
Okay. So basically, Romeo is wandering around Juliet's house because, they just had a moment and stuff. And so he really wants to see her again, so he just stays a while longer.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of creepy when you think about it. But anyway, so he's wandering around the garden, and then a light comes on.
Juliet in her balcony, right?
Yep.
But he can't see her yet, right? He just sees the light and assumes it's her balcony.
Right. And then he has that whole speech about how pretty she is and how she's even prettier than the moon and everything. But he's not even talking to her because she hasn't come out yet.
That's kind of sweet. I thought that Juliet would be the more romantic one. I mean, I bet she's into him too, but it sounds like he is more expressive. It's rare to see men being emotional like that in movies and stuff.
Yeah. And later on, Juliet is basically the one that asks him to marry her.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, Juliet, get it, girl.
Yeah. I mean, Shakespeare wrote quite a few strong female characters. They were all played by men, of course, but still.
Maybe Shakespeare isn't that bad after all. From what you said about him, I think you were kind of like Romeo.
What?
I'm serious. You were by far the nicest guy in our class.
Well, it's not like they set a very high bar.
True. But still, you're one of the nicest guys I've ever met. And you also have a way with words. Remember that time in freshman year when we had to recite our favorite poem?
Yeah,
Yours was by far the best. Some of the others were good, but yours was the only one that actually made me feel something.
really. Well, thanks. It's probably just because it's a good poem.
No, it was the way you said it. I don't know. It was like you actually meant every word. I couldn't stop listening.
Wow, thanks. I also really liked yours.
You paid attention to mine?
Well, I always paid attention to you. I mean, like when you're presenting something, not like, in a creepy way or anything. I just mean like during class, like when you're saying something, not just like out of nowhere. Oh my God. I probably sound like a stalker now.
Not at all. I think it's sweet. Most boys actually stop paying attention once I start talking.
I was surprised you paid attention to mine. Not that you don't pay attention in class. I mean, I don't know. I just thought you barely knew I existed.
You don't give yourself enough credit.
Neither do you.
What do you mean?
Well, you said you didn't really know what was happening in the play, but then you actually had a pretty good analysis with what you said about Romeo being the more emotional one and everything.
Well, I only noticed after you explained to me what was happening. It was more of an observation.
It was a good one, though. I mean, I didn't see it that way until you pointed it out. It was a good analysis, and you noticed it pretty quickly.
You're exaggerating.
No, seriously, I was pretty surprised. I mean, not that I didn't think you were smart before. Like, I mean, I just know. I don't know. I hadn't talked with you before, so it just kind of caught me off guard, I guess.
Well, that makes one person that thinks I'm smart. I don't even think my mom thinks that anymore.
Is she strict?
Kind of the opposite. She doesn't really care much about my grades at this point. Probably thinks I'm hopeless.
That sounds awful. I'm sorry.
It's whatever. I don't even care what she thinks about me anyway.
Well, I mean, I think you're an incredible person, for whatever that's worth.
Thanks. That means a lot, especially coming from you.
And besides, who cares about grades? Like, I think it's much more important just to be a good person. Can I tell you something?
Sure.
I've actually liked you for quite a while. Jasmine, are you still there?
Can you hear me?
You're cutting out.
I hate this damn internet. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're back.
Good. Sorry about that. The internet in my house acts up sometimes.
That's okay.
So, what were you going to say? I couldn't hear you before.
Oh, I was just saying that I've liked you for quite some time now, and I can't hear you. No.
Is it better now?
Yeah, you're back.
God, I hate that damn internet. Anyway, I couldn't hear you again. What did you want to say?
It was nothing.
You sure?
Yeah. It really doesn't matter much anyway.
Oh, okay. We're about to get kicked out of the breakout room.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, we can probably finish discussing later.
I guess.
It was nice talking to you.
Same. Maybe we can hang out sometime. You know, when all of this is over.
Really? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that sounds fun.
You know what? I'm just gonna say it. I've had a crush on you since freshman year.
Wait, what?
Jay. Jay. Jalen. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, my sound is great, right?
Yes, it's perfect.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
Um,
You said something?
no. I was thinking about stuff.
Okay. Well, it's great to see you.
Cool. Cool. How's work been?
Great. Great.
I'm glad to hear.
Still getting good grades?
You're starting to sound like Dad. Yes, I have a 4.0.
That's my girl. I'm so proud of you. I know you get your ranks from me. Your father was not so bright when we first met.
I hardly believe that. He said the same thing except vice versa. I don't know what to believe.
So what do you believe?
Here we go. You brought up school. Now there's going to be a whole debate. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Okay, I'll stop.
Thank God. That's all I hear about is, how's your GPA? How many colleges are you applying to? Did you complete your FAFSA? Did you get accepted to any colleges yet, Jalen? When will people stop asking me the same questions over and over again? If I get asked one more question.
I understand. Trust me, I know. By the time you earn a full ride scholarship and receive that diploma, no one is going to be on your case. You're a bright young lady. Don't forget that.
I won't forget. Thanks, Mama. Freshman year was fun until you left. Sophomore year could have been more fun, but I didn't know where you were or whether you were alive or not. Junior year was the hardest year, and every time I tried to call, it went straight to.
Did you freeze on me? This stupid thing.
I have a question. No, I did not freeze, but I just wanted to gather my thoughts.
Go ahead.
Why weren't you there? Imagine going to my first homecoming dance without advice from my own mother on how to avoid any guy trouble. Imagine having two left feet when a guy tries to slow dance with you. It's embarrassing. You could have been there to stop Dad being so protective when Danny and I went out to the movies 2 years ago. Where were you, huh? I love Dad, but if you were there, he would have been more calm. He's like my best friend, and a wonderful person to talk to about anything. It's just, why, Ma?
I can explain. Look, Jalen, I was dealing with a lot.
What's a lot?
Well, I want to explain this the right way. At the
Mom,
right
get straight to the point. For 3 years, I had no mother to guide me through one of the worst chapters in my life.
Jay, just please listen to me.
Just come out with it. The dirty work has already been done.
Don't jump to conclusions, okay?
I'll try not to.
I have breast cancer.
What? Dad and I could have been there for you. You missed 3 years of my high school career fighting by yourself? I would have fought with you. We could have fought with you. You left us out to dry.
I didn't want that to shift your focus from experiencing high school to take care of your dying mother.
It's so selfish of you. I know you thought you were doing the right thing, but this is insane. I could have been there for you. Wait. Dying, as in not anymore, right?
Jalen, look, I'm sorry.
How much time do you have left?
The doctor said less than 6 months. That's why I called you.
So 6 months ago. You could have said something. Why now?
I'm sorry. It's bad enough as it is.
Bad. This is terrible. I want both of my parents to be in my life. And you're telling me you're about to leave me?
Your great-grandmother had breast cancer, but your grandma Jacqueline didn't have it.
It's genetic. Sir's saying I might have it too.
Jalen, I don't know.
Two bad things in one day.
Did you say something?
No. I was just... You know what? I'm tired of this. Every time something great is about to happen to me, something unexpected happens.
Jalen, I get it. Just know I'll do my best to fight so I can see you walk across that stage.
Now you're concerned about my high school achievements? You missed my National Honor Society induction ceremony, first debate competition, and junior rank ceremony, Mama. I love you, but why weren't you there when I needed you?
I take full responsibility for my mistakes. What I did was wrong. I don't know if I'll ever be forgiven. I would never hurt you ever again like this, okay?
Promise?
I promise. Remember when you were a little girl? I said promises are very important, and it's wrong to break one.
Yes, I remember. We were at the park on the swings together.
Just know that I broke a promise, and I sincerely apologize. I made a promise to myself that I'd never break my daughter's heart. Unfortunately, I did more harm than good. I know this won't make up for 3 years, but when is your graduation?
May 14th, 2021.
Great. I'll be there.
Mama,
Yes?
I apologize for talking back, giving you attitude. I was wrong.
I understand. I know. I deserved it.
Well, when will I ever see you again? Because I'm excited to. Damn, she's frozen. Mom? Say something.
Hello? Hello? Hudson, are you there?
What I'm trying to study,
You're always so busy with college.
because I'm in college. Plus, this week is really important. It will solidify me being a valedictorian candidate.
Oh, okay. What's that gonna get you? Like bragging rights?
It will position me for a great future.
Is that what Mom told you?
Better than anything she ever told you.
Do you want her to tape your diploma on the fridge too?
Shouldn't you be sleeping?
Okay, Mom.
Yeah, I am a mom. What about it?
Look, I need you to come home.
College.
Hudson, Mom and Dad are fighting.
So?
No, like it's bad this time. Like Mom started shoving Dad's clothes in a trash bag bad.
You're lying.
No, she even stuffed Dad's Red Sox signed baseball in a suitcase.
Nah.
I overheard them talking last night about a divorce after I go to college.
They always said that. They've even done it. Twice isn't gonna.
How can you say that?
Old hat.
Shut up. Look, when Dad saw Mom touching his Red Sox ball, he shoved Mom into a wall and she fell down.
Dang, it's really that bad? I mean, I'll call Dad tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm just worried about Mom and Dad.
I'm worried about Mom too, but I'm really close to being valedictorian. And if I come now, then I'm probably gonna bomb my exams. And if I bomb my exams, I won't be able to get a good internship and I won't be able to get a cushy job. And without a cushy job, I won't be able to get money. And without some money, I won't be able to provide for my future wife and kids. And
Okay, like stop. Like just chill out. Okay, that's literally like eons away.
Lacey with the words I taught her. Let's go.
Stop diverting. I know it hurt you those 2 years in middle school to be the only boy from a broken home.
I'm over it now. I'm stronger.
And I'm sure it felt great packing your life up in a little suitcase. And Mom and Dad fighting about who had to take you in for 2 weeks because Mom was busy drinking and Dad chasing other women.
I cannot deal with this right now. I have studying to do.
Okay, well, I can't bury my head in books. I have to listen to them screaming at each other.
That's not my problem anymore.
You're so selfish.
Take that back.
No, I'm not smart like you. I can't go to Boston on a full ride scholarship and ignore everything that's going on with them. I'm going to be the one stuck here, relying on them for community college. You need to fix this. Mom and Dad like you more and you know it. They will listen to you.
I'm always fixing things in this family. I finally get to go off and live my life for myself. And you want me to come back? Deal with it yourself for once.
That's not fair.
I took care of you when Mom and Dad were divorced. I took care of you when they got back together and continued fighting. I listened to them talk all night of how they hated each other while you slept. I was the one who paid for Mom to stay in hotels while they were fighting.
You're the older brother. That's your job.
No, not anymore. You do it.
What if they get divorced again?
Then they get divorced.
Whose fault would that be?
Don't put this on me.
You know you can stop it. You brought them together back last time and you know you can stop it.
I don't know, Lacey. Maybe it was a mistake. They aren't happy together. I mean, clearly they're not happy together.
Then they should work through it. They tell them to get therapy
They're
or
grown
something.
people.
So you want to spend Christmas and Thanksgiving in two different places? You want to see Dad with someone else? I bet it's a great conversation starter when you're trying to get a girlfriend and you say you come from like a broken home.
You know I care just as much as you do about Mom and Dad.
Then show it.
Maybe they're better off apart. If they don't love each other, why are they still together? I mean, don't you want them to be happy?
Yeah.
Then maybe they need a break.
What if they get remarried to someone else?
They probably will.
What if they have other kids?
Then we'll probably have other siblings.
Will they still love us the same?
We're still their kids.
Yeah, but we'll be the kids from a different marriage.
Can we worry about that when it happens?
I think it's gonna happen soon.
You don't know that.
I found someone else's earring in the back of Dad's car. And it wasn't Mom's, and I know because I always borrow her earrings, and I've never seen a pair like that before.
Maybe she got a new set? You really think you really think Dad would cheat on Mom while they're still together?
Yeah, he's done it before.
How would you know?
I know more than I lead on. I'm not as stupid as you make me out to be.
I just can't do this right now. I can't deal with all the toxic energy that comes from that house.
Okay, well, I hate to break it to you, but you're a part of this house.
I would never cheat on my wife, especially if we had kids together. When I get married, I want to be able to do everything for her. I want to take her to fancy restaurants, stay at luxurious hotels, and give her the best things money can buy.
You know, the girl who snags you is going to be really lucky.
You know we don't come from much, but I'm going to build a life a woman's going to want. I'm going to get a good job, have a savings account, maybe even get a hot car.
Don't worry about you as a person. Above anything, I think the woman is going to be most interested in the person you are, not what you do or have.
I know. I just can't end up like Mom and Dad, throwing away all our money on shots and other.
You're way too good for that, Hudson.
Look, I gotta study, but just don't think about it, all right?
How can I not? Dad pushed Mom earlier. Did you not hear me? This is not normal.
I'm gonna call Dad tomorrow.
You better.
Look, take it easy. Just take a deep breath, close your eyes if you need to, and pretend you're in your favorite place, with your favorite person, doing your favorite activity, eating your favorite food, and let everything else just...
You're not coming home.
I have college.
You have a family too, you know.
I'm busy thinking about my future family.
Ouch.
I'll try to come back over the break or something, all right?
I'm counting on you.
You always do.
I miss you.
No, you don't. We'll get through this, okay? I promise. Till then.
Take it easy. Take a deep breath. Pretend I'm back at Foley Beach in South Carolina. And I'm with my brother. And we're building a giant sandcastle as waves crash behind us. And we're eating chili and frozen grapes. Let everything else fade. Thanks, Hudson.
This is so stupid. This is so dumb. Hey. Hey, girl. Pal. How have you? Somebody. Hi.
Hey, I just saw you called. What's up?
Well, you know, I just thought I would call and say hi.
Oh, cool. Hi? Traditionally, when someone calls another person, they have something to say.
Yeah, I've actually been hearing that a lot today.
What have you been up to during quarantine?
Oh, like literally nothing.
Oh, come on. I'm sure that's not true.
Well, I found a potato chip that looks like my mom today.
That's so cool. Send me a pic.
I don't have one.
Oh.
So what have you been up to?
I've been working.
Oh my gosh, where?
I've been working at this year-round Christmas store near my house.
How are y'all still open? I mean, do you like qualify as an essential business?
Apparently, we qualify as critical retail because we provide a necessary service to the community.
Yeah, but it's May. So Amalia said your brother is back in town.
Oh my god, yes. It's horrible. He keeps taking the car and it's like, dude, I need it too. I forget. Do you have any siblings?
Right?
What?
Sorry, the audio cut out, but I didn't want to say anything, so I just laughed. I hope that would be better.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I just realized the time. I have to go. I'm going out tonight.
Wait, you're going out? Where?
I'm just gonna go meet up with my boyfriend.
Oh, so y'all have been like consistently seeing each other and staying safe?
Well, yeah. We've been exclusive for a while now, and I'm on the pill.
No, not what I mean, like keeping your circle closed and social distancing when you hang out.
I mean, not really, but it's not like he has corona or anything. Like, we both feel fine.
So, what do y'all usually do when you hang out?
Well, we usually chill in his 2005 Kia Spectra so his dad doesn't walk in on us again.
Nope, not what I meant. I mean, like, do y'all watch movies? Like, it's not like we can really go anywhere.
I mean, sometimes. Tonight we might hit up a party for his friend's high school.
Wait, you're going to a party?
Yeah, it's supposed to be dope. Apparently the sophomore really wants to be cool, so he rented a bouncy castle.
You're kidding, right?
No. Rumor has it, it's Frozen themed.
You're going to a party?
Yeah, you can totally come if you want.
No, I don't want to come.
I know. I asked for a Tweety Bird castle, but I think the Frozen one could be fun too.
It's not about the goddamn bouncy castle, Kelsey.
Jeez. What are you talking about then?
Kelsey, I haven't stayed cooped up in my house for 3 months for you to go to a party. People are out there losing their jobs and canceling weddings and, oh yeah, dying. And you think it's okay to just mess around at some bouncy castle party. I've been sitting in this house for 3 months doing nothing. I couldn't go to prom or my cousin's graduation, and I couldn't visit my grandfather after I had surgery. And you know what? I was happy to do it. It was the right choice to keep people safe. But people like you who keep going out and doing God knows what are giving without giving a second thought about the people around you whose lives you're risking.
Okay, Taylor, calm the hell down. I'm sorry you're bored, but it's not like this pandemic is my fault.
It's not that I hate sitting at home waiting this thing out, which sucks. It's that, but people like you make it all pointless. And no, Kelsey, I'm not saying it's your fault, but when I'm trying so hard to do the right thing, it's really frustrating to see people out there pretending like nothing is going on. I'm gonna leave this call. I'm gonna eat tater tots dipped in mayo and sriracha, and somehow my plans are better than yours.